Sam Darley here with the Sam Darley Show, and now I'm going to break down the NFL. After I broke down the NBA playoffs, I'm going to break down the AFC East draft needs, and I'm going to start with the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. If Bill Belichick has got something up his sleeve, excuse me, the draft is the perfect time for him to bust out whatever he's got going on, because I don't understand. I mean, Revis was asking too much, but you lose a guy like Vince Wilfork who can literally and single-handedly stuff the opposing team's best running back, and he can also sack the quarterback. By the way, Vince Wilfork has joined J.J. Watt, just so opposing quarterbacks know they're in trouble. But what do they need in the draft? Well, they need to solve their defensive tackle position now. Excuse me. Didn't they lose both Revis and Browner? Uh-oh. That's not good. Revis is getting up there in age, but Browner is a really physical corner, and I believe they did lose Browner. I don't know if I'll have to check. But yeah, sorry I didn't go prepared for that part. But they with the New England Patriots, you know every year they're gonna contend in the AFC. As long as Belichick doesn't absolutely fry his brain. He's one of the best head coaches in the NFL, and you got the best quarterback since Joe Montana and Tom Brady. You talk about all the scandals. Excuse me. You could talk about all the, the Deflategate, Spygate, Tucker. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta see. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You could talk about all the scandals they've gone through. Time and time again, they find ways to win. And, I've listened to coaches speak on the Patriots, like analysts like Bill Cowher, and even he says, hey, Spygate didn't play a big part in them losing to the Patriots in the playoffs that year. Was it 2006? Yeah, well, anyways. Deflategate, deflated footballs could not have stopped the Colts from stopping their elite rushing. Well, I can't say elite rushing attack because no offense to Garrett Blount. He's not an elite running back. But now that's all water under the bridge. They need defensive help. They need to think about wide receiver. And now they need to think about running back. Because with Vereen gone and Ridley, I think Ridley's gone too. They're going to have some depth problems up there and up in the running back position. Excuse me. Up at the running back position. So they're going to need to answer that. It would be a shocker if they took Melvin Gordon. I'd be shocked if he fell that far. I could see them taking either outside linebacker or defensive tackle. They really need to get another big dude like a Wilfork, because right now their run defense is not looking so hot, and their pass defense isn't looking so hot either. But in the AFC, you really don't have to worry about Andrew Luck and Ben Roethlisberger. Peyton's 39 years old. And he's pushing it. Luck is amazing. So really, there's not many elite quarterbacks in the AFC. There's some good quarterbacks. There's some good ones, but there's not. You can't really make an argument for guys like Alex Smith. Obviously, not yet. Excuse me. There's good quarterbacks, but and their division is still considerably weak. Simply because the Bills, they haven't got a quarterback answer yet. And they got Percy Harvin, who's been a consistent locker room nightmare. So, there's no guarantee that those guys. Excuse me. This is really irritating. This cough. But the Patriots really don't need much. They just need, it's kind of like I'm copying and pasting with the Packers and the Patriots. But these teams like the Packers and the Patriots, excuse me, they don't need to do. They don't need to go out and grasp straws. They are well built organizations who know how to build through the draft. They know what they know what they're doing. But they need to fix their secondary. They need to find some answers there. Maybe Malcolm Butler can move in and be a full-time starter. I don't know. But they need to solve it. Brady is, he took another pay cut. And they didn't do much in free agency with it. Them losing Will Fork is going to hurt. So, but to me, the biggest draft needs or dire needs are on the defensive side of the ball. And a running back. And maybe they could, maybe they could think about wide receiver. You can't just run out Julian Edelman and Gronk, excuse me, and honestly ask them to do everything for you. It's really cool, and they do have this kind of plug-and-play type guys that they can, they find a way. Like I said, they're really, but they're needing mainly defense. It's mainly defense with the Patriots. Their offense is very good. They've got a great head coach, great quarterback. They got good backup. They've got the perfect guy to develop under Brady and Garoppolo. So quarterback's not a need. I think Garoppolo is going to be a superstar. I really do. I think when he takes over for Brady eventually, the Patriots are not going to miss a beat unless they change head coaches. Then they might change quarterbacks. It's just. But that's another. I'm sure the Patriots will cross that bridge when they get to it. But really, for them, they just got to continue to build off what they had last year and continue to get a healthy Gronk, a healthy Edelman. Sorry. They need to find a running back that they can lean on. They need to add to They need to add to their secondary, and their defensive tackle position needs attended to. So tell me what you think the New England Patriots need to defend their Super Bowl championship. They're going to contend again next year. But like I said, tell me what you think they need. This has been the Sam Darley Show. Thanks for watching.